Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Myself Grishma, I am pursuing my BE in Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering. Today's course title is Introduction to Civil Engineering, course code BESCK2048, topic Drinking Water Treatment Plant and its process. First of all, let us know why do we need to treat water. There are many impurities in the raw water. These impurities can be grouped into three categories, that is physical, chemical and biological. Physical, materials that do not dissolve in water and make the water appear dirty. Chemical, substances dissolved in the water from both natural and man-made process. Biological, viruses, bacteria, algae and other small living organisms. Is the drinking water that comes out of our tap pure? No, chemically pure water entirely free from any other materials does not exist in nature. Distilled water is usually flat and tasteless, and few people enjoy drinking it. It would be prohibitively expensive and possibly unhealthy to purify our entire water supply to that level. Natural water, free from any man-made additives, contains concentration of minerals such as calcium, magnesium and iron which are beneficial to human health in small quantities. Water treatment. Water treatment is the process of removing contaminants from wastewater and household water. It includes physical, chemical and biological process to remove contaminants. Its objective is to produce an environmentally safe fluid. Let us know how water treatment plant works. Water from wells, lakes or rivers to the plant. First step is coagulation. Special compounds remove the dirt particles from the water. Next is sedimentation. The dirt settles at the bottom and the water becomes cleaner. Later it comes to the filtration part. Water passes through filters to purify it further. Disinfection kills the germs from the water from the tower to your home. Conventional water treatment plant layout. First, raw water takes place screening, coagulation, flocculation, sedimentation and filtration where sludge is removed. Next is disinfection, chlorination takes place, storage and distribution. Importance of drinking water treatment plant: screening, aeration, coagulation, flocculation, sedimentation, filtration, disinfection and softening. Screening. Screening removes large solids, logs, branches, rags, fishes. It is a simple process, may incorporate a mechanized trash removal system, protects pumps and pipes in water treatment plants. Aeration unit work: diffusion of air, removes odor and taste, oxidizes iron and manganese, increase dissolved oxygen content in water, removes carbon dioxide and reduces corrosion and removes methane and other flammable gases. Types of aerators: gravity aerators, fountain aerators, diffused aerators, mechanical aerators. Gravity aerator. In gravity aerator, water is allowed to fall by gravity such that a large area of water is exposed to atmosphere, sometimes aided by turbulence. Injection or diffused aerators. It consists of a tank with perforated pipes, tubes or diffused plates fixed at the bottom or to release fine air bubbles from compressor unit. Time of aeration is 10 to 30 minutes and 0.2 to 0.4 liters of air is required for 1 liter of water. Fountain aerators. These are also known as spray aerators with special nozzles to produce the fine spray. Each nozzle is 2.5 to 4 cm diameter, discharging about 18 to 36. Nozzle spacing should be such that each meter cube of water has aerator area of 0.03 to 0.09 meter square for 1 hour. Mechanical aerators. Mixing paddles as in flocculation are used. Paddles may be either submerged or at the surface. The primary purpose of coagulation flocculation process is the removal of turbidity from the water. The process removes many bacteria which are suspended in the water and can be used to remove color from the water. Common treatment steps used to remove turbidity from the initial source water are coagulation, rapid mixing, flocculation, slow mixing, sedimentation, settling, filtration, cleaning. What is coagulation? Coagulation is the destabilization of colloids by addition of chemicals that neutralize the negative charges at rapid mixing. The chemicals are known as coagulants, usually higher valence cationic salts Al3+, Fe3+, Na+. First one is aluminum sulfate, ferric chloride or ferrous sulfate, polymers. Coagulation aim, coagulant added. Coagulant forms a precipitate trapping impurities. Precipitate and trapped impurities settle to bottom. Coagulants are aluminum sulfate, ferrous sulfate, ferric sulfate, ferric chloride, lime. Aluminum salts are cheaper but iron salts are more effective over wider pH range. Flocculation. Flocculation is a slow mixing or agitating process in which the established colloidal particles are brought into intimate contact in order to promote the floc formation. Rate of flocculation depends upon type and amount of turbidity, types of coagulant, dosages of coagulant, mean velocity gradient in basin. Sedimentation. Sedimentation is the process removes suspended particles from the water which could not be removed in the screening process. Shape of sedimentation tank. There are three types of shape: rectangular tank with horizontal flow, circular tank with radial or spiral flow, hopper bottom tank with vertical flow. Filtration. The process of passing the water through the beds of such granular materials is known as filtration. Types of filtration are slow sand gravity filter, rapid sand gravity filter. Further, rapid sand gravity filter is classified into two types, that are rapid sand gravity filter, pressure filter. Methods of disinfection. Physical method is by heat and by UV rays. Chemical method, oxidizing chemicals, metal ions, alkalis and acids. Minor methods are boiling of water, treatment with excess lime, treatment with ozone, treatment with UV rays. Water softening. Water is said to be hard when it contains relatively large amount of bicarbonates, carbonates, sulfates and chlorides of calcium and magnesium dissolved in it. Types of hardness are temporary hardness and permanent hardness. Temporary hardness caused by dissolved bicarbonates of calcium and magnesium, aka that is alkaline or carbonate hardness. Permanent hardness caused by dissolved chlorides and sulfates of calcium, magnesium, iron and aluminium, etc. Removal of hardness. Removal of temporary hardness is by boiling, by adding lime. Removal of temporary hardness is by lime soda process, zeolite process, demineralization or deionization process. Objectives of water treatment. The objectives of water treatment are to produce water that is safe for human consumption, water that is appealing aesthetically to the consumer, water at a reasonable cost. Functions of water treatment units. Unit treatment, aeration, chemicals use, function, color, odor, taste, screening, floating matter, chemical methods, iron, manganese, etc., softening, hardness, sedimentation, suspended matter, coagulation, suspended matter a part of colloidal matter and bacteria, filtration, remaining colloidal dissolved matter, bacteria, disinfection, pathogenic bacteria, organic matter and reducing substances. Selection of treatment process. The type of treatment required for different sources are given in the following table. Source and treatment required. Source is groundwater and spring water fairly free from contamination. The treatment required is no treatment or chlorination. Groundwater with chemicals, minerals and gases, treatment required is aeration, coagulation if necessary, filtration and disinfection. Third source is lakes, Surface water reservoirs with less amount of pollution. Treatment required is disinfection. Last one is other surface waters such as rivers, canals and impounded reservoirs with a considerable amount of pollution. Treatment required is complete treatment. Thank you for watching my video. Please do like, share and subscribe.